are live at Big Daddy's Dish, and we are down here. We are taking donations for the Women's Resource Center to prevent domestic violence. So we're doing a live feed down here, guys. We'll be down here for a while. Bring all of your toys, any gently used clothing items. Please bring out any of your, we'll take everything. We'll take toys, clothing, non-perishable food. We are doing everything. Baby formula, diapers, anything. These ladies at the Women's Resource Center, when they leave home, they are really literally running for their lives. So they leave with nothing sometimes. Shoes, anything, cosmetics, toiletries. Bring it all, guys. We'll be here, rain and cold, sleet or snow. We will be here for a while.
Right. And Sherry, again, I got to send a thank you to all the people who've already came by and donated. All the items that she's already named, we have received a few items like that, and we're appreciative of that. But again, they can always use more. For anybody who's not familiar with Big Daddy's Dish, it's located at 5595 Old National Highway in College Park, Georgia.
All right, so we got another guest. We've had some fabulous guests out here. We've had Miss Lithonia from the, let me say it again. She's still here in the studio and at Big Daddy's Dish. What is the pageant again? What's the name of it?
It is the Miss Georgia Plus America pageant.
All right, Miss Georgia Plus America pageant, and she is Mrs. Lithonia. She was here. We had Miss Alcua down here. She's an artist, and she also supports the Women's Resource Center. We've also had Rockledge Apartments come out and just give us this enormous donation.
Pilates, you can't.
Pilates, guys. You know, Pilates is the dance studio that teaches Pilates through pole dancing. They're having a cabaret tonight, a fabulous cabaret that we actually hosted their last cabaret. It was awesome. We had a fabulous time, and I know Mr. 6'7".
I don't know what you're talking about. I had a terrible time. Just imagine women on the pole.
Those girls had to get a restraining order on Mr. 6'7" to get him up out of there.
How do you know I don't have warrants? Don't say that.
All right, forget that, yeah. But we had a great time. Pilates is awesome, man. You know, one of their mottos is strength is sexy. Those women, first of all, I am extremely straight, nothing wrong. I'm straight, but those women are hot. They are beautiful. They have beautiful bodies from the pole. I mean, really, it made me want to jump up on the pole. I don't know any about, I mean, really, it made me want to. My kids are here, and they're like, my mom did not just say that. But, I mean, really, it made me want to learn how to pole dance, because what they say is that your core, keeping your core strong is what keeps you sexy and able to get up on the pole. And all the rest of your body is toned from that, too.
And I got a cosign on that. Their core was definitely strong. Just when I thought that I've seen everything, they did some things that I haven't seen. So, fellas, if you got a lady and she need to up her game, Pilates is a place to go.
You know you were not looking at no cores. Anyway, he was not looking.
It sounded good.
He was not looking at the cores. And when I say core, you know, you guys know I mean your midriff, your stomach, six pack. You know, Mr. 6'7" was not looking at anybody's core.
Your core and my core are two different things.
All right, so, whatever.
Anyway.
Whatever. Okay, so our next guest that we have out here live with us is Miss Pandora. Now, for those of you who follow us on Divine and Dirty Talk Radio, you know. We are on Divine and Dirty Talk Radio on every Tuesday at 8 p.m. And we have had a guest, and you know, all the fellas that don't know what she looks like, you can see now. All the fellas who don't know Miss Pandora, we have had so many guests. She's one of our repeat guests who we love to have on our show. And we get so many men on Facebook and Twitter that want to know what Miss Pandora looks like.
Oh, snap now.
All right. So finally, we got a chance to see what Miss Pandora looks like. How you doing, Miss Pandora?
I'm good. I guess I cut up too much on y'all show. Now they're trying to figure out what I look like.
No, they want to know how. And you just sound beautiful, girl.
Right. And I gotta say, men are intrigued by your honesty. So definitely you have a very nice voice, a very, I'll just say, seductive voice. But I'll just say that from my own self, from what I heard from fellas. So, you know, they want to know what's behind the voice, what's behind the honesty. So, there it is.
Oh, okay. So, for all you guys out there that are listening to us, we are live streaming and on JBN Network.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, this is what Miss Pandora looks like. All you guys tune in. If you don't know, go on our Facebook page, go to Divine and Dirty Talk on our Facebook page, and you will see the link. You can actually listen to us, and you can link up and see what Miss Pandora looks like.
Right, and I know, Pandora, I know you've been coming here to tell us about how you look. Well, tell us about your voice and tell us how you look. Then tell us more about what you do. What you got going on?
I always got something going on. From the last time I saw you guys, well, Ann was on your show. I actually was doing Man Cave Atlanta, a radio show with two of my male friends. Now I'm working. I have a health and wellness business. I have come out with my own clothing line. I'm rocking it today.
All right, wait a minute. Let's stop there. Did you know the women want to know about the shirts and the T-shirts and the clothing line? Okay, so wait a minute now. I'm liking this T-shirt. It says, "I'm not worried, I have God." All right, girl, because you know I represent the divine side of the Divine and Dirty duo. I love that. Okay, and then on the arm it says,
label.
"Hey God." Okay, so that's the name of your T-shirt line. It's called Hey God. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about that.
I actually, one of my, I call her one of my rap sisters because we're in our health and wellness business together. And I always, like, if something's going good, I just be like, "Hey, God." And she was just like, "You just need to bring it back." All right. So then one day I just was sitting and I was just thinking about different sayings, and it just blew up. I actually have a girl, Tiana Small. She's from What Chili Wants. She actually wants the shirt. I have a bad girl. Her name is Nastasia from the Bad Girls Club. Okay. She's actually one of my health and wellness clients, and now this will be her Christmas present.
All right.
And I have the girl. Her name is Sabrina. She's from the Glam Bar. She's actually the one that first modeled my shirt, and it just blew up from there, so people just keep asking about it.
And Pandora, as far as like your line, is it just you just have shirts right now?
I just have sweatshirts, and I'm coming out with the tees, and then I'm gonna have the beanie hats and the what is that, snapbacks.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing first. Take it slow. And I'm getting men's, so I got you.
Okay, that's what's up.
So for those of you who are not live streaming and you can only see us you can only hear us on radio, let me just describe the shirt because it's really hot. Now she's got the sweatshirt on right now because it's freezing outside.
Yes.
But you know I'm all about the black T-shirts. I love black tees. You can hook them up, you can cut them up. You know my daughter knows how to trick them out, all that good stuff. She'll teach you. But let me tell you, it's got leopard. It's got some leopard stripes on here, okay, at the top, and then in hot pink it says, "I'm not worried, I have God." But the really cutest thing, the thing I like about what's on the sleeve, there's a handprint, a leopard handprint, and in hot pink it says, "Hey God." I know it sounds like a really hot sweatshirt, it really is, and the tees probably are even hotter.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have any white beaters?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it all. And the reason why it's leopard, I'm not originally from Atlanta. I'm a Jersey girl, so I had to put a little me up in there, you know.
Well, what does leopard have to do with Jersey?
Girl, we like big hair. We love
I see. Okay, I see.
So
Okay.
I gotta ask you this, Pandora. You see your design, it's a nice design, the leopard print, and also the hot pink lettering.
Yeah.
How will it change for the men's collection as far as like the shirts for men?
I'm working with one of my cousins right now on that because right now men are into the neons too, but then I know you guys like grays and reds, so I'm gonna switch it up. You guys won't have leopard, and like on the handprint, it's just gonna be a solid color. So I'm working on it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you got it going on. All right. You have. So now we're gonna have white beaters. You're gonna have You got sweatshirts. You're gonna have T-shirts. Okay. So all of you out there who are looking for her line, how can we find your line?
Well, right now you can just find me on my Instagram. It's Miss_Pandora825, and I'm working on getting my website up, so that will be posted soon, along with some more of my samples.
She's been scandalously selling her stuff on Instagram, y'all. You know how we do. So if you want to find her shirts and her T-shirts and sweatshirts, and before she gets her website out there, you can actually find her on Instagram. How can they find you on Instagram?
Oh, it's Miss Pandora. Wait, it's Miss_Pandora825.
No, that's a good idea. I'm gonna start selling some stuff on Instagram. Nadia, you gonna hook me up? Nadia is my Instagram hookup over there. That's my daughter, and she's gonna get it hooked up for me, y'all. So she's gonna hook up some Divine and Dirty stuff for us. Mr. Roy back here is just grubbing on this food. He's got a big plate.
I forgot he was back there.
I've been in Athens. Ain't no soul food restaurants left in Athens. And boy, look at him. Huh. If you ain't here, cabbage, yellow rice, and gravy. You know, I'm a healthy eater. But look at, they had fried chicken, they had fried pork chops. And they had me fried pork chops in like 9 months. Oh.
I mean, don't worry about him stopping your heart. Worry about that later, because that is some good-looking food over there. He's got mac and cheese. Let me just describe this plate of food. Y'all got to come down to Big Daddy's This. If you have not had this food, it is really, really, I mean, it's the best. Seriously, awesome. It's great. It's home cooked. I mean, he's back there cooking up a big old pot of lima beans right now. It's probably tall as me, about 5 feet tall.
It probably is taller than you.
I'm probably sure it is taller than me. Seriously, that's the biggest pot of lima beans I ever saw in my life. This man's got a plate of, I wish I could get the camera on it, but it's a plate of yellow rice with gravy and onions and fried chicken wings, fried pork chops. You've got cabbage and cornbread and mac and cheese.
It's not cornbread,
Yes,
it's cornbread.
It's cornbread.
And to let it be known, I am geeky. That's why I have rice and macaroni and cheese at the same time.
I'm not mad at you. You know we eat rice with everything in the
But
world.
Roy, how does it taste, man? Because I forgot you was back there.
So exactly. That should explain to you how this is.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right, so back to Miss Pandora. Also, she's got some other great stuff going on. She's got a show coming out. It's in the works right now. The show is called Girl Talk. Girlfriend Talk.
Yeah, Girlfriend Talk.
Okay. All right, tell me a little bit about that.
One of my friends, she knows that I love hosting, and when I first met you guys, like I said before, I was doing Man Cave Atlanta. That's a radio show that I was doing with 2 of my male friends. One, he moved to Arizona, so it kind of got shut down, and she was just like, you love hosting and stuff. So I had a vision, and she was like, I want you to do this show for me. It's called Girlfriend Talks. And I was like, okay, I'm down. It's going to be a talk show, but I'm really going to be talking to real people. I'm not going to be talking about gossip, like that, celeb gossip. I want to talk to real people about real situations, and we're having live guests, all of that.
Right, Pandora. So give us some idea of what kind of topics you're going to cover, some of the things you're going to talk about.
We're gonna be talking about like anything a girlfriend talks about. We talk about dating. We talk about, I can't stand that girl right now. I want 2 people that have been arguing. I want them on set. Let's work this out.
Right.
I want to do stuff like that. Keep it real.
So it's not a lot of women sitting around male bash.
I mean, we're not gonna bash y'all like that. We might have a topic,
We might have. I like the way she said that. We may have a topic that might just happen to bash you guys, but we're not gonna bash you on
You're
purpose.
not going
per
to
se.
bash us too hard.
That's not the intent.
I even have one of my good friends. She's a great stylist, so she's going to be on my show. A lot of women like to wear hair weave and stuff, so she's going to teach you how to keep your real hair good, and how to rock a weave. What's good hair? I also have another.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. No, you didn't say what's good hair.
Hey,
because I need to
have
know
to
the
keep it
definition.
real.
What's the definition of good hair?
I mean, there's different grades of this stuff, and she sells it, so you can't just be walking. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep everybody tight. And
You mean with quality weave hair,
Yes.
not the real stank artificial stuff that'll burn if you get too close to the
Yeah.
skin.
So I'm trying to do different segments of that, and I have actually another friend of mine. She's coming out with a hair care line.
Okay.
So I want to have her. This is my motto. Everybody eats with me. Period.
All right.
So if you guys know
that.
I'm coming out, I want to talk to you. Let's get it there. Everybody eats.
So can y'all tell the difference just by looking at a woman whether the hair is good hair, great hair?
Yeah,
You can.
Yes.
That put a lot of homework in it.
What are you talking about? Hair is a very expensive endeavor. That's an investment because you can pay, I know women that pay $2,000 for 2 bundles of hair.
Yeah.
1 bundle of hair can cost you $2,000.
Yeah.
I know, Roy's back there laughing at
He's
that
like,
show.
oh, no, that's
but
a
that's not
mortgage.
even talking about actually getting it weaved or sewed into getting it weaved in and sewn into your head. It's not going to just jump off out of the bag into your head,
I love you all as women to death, okay? But I'm glad I'm a man because we pay $20 and,
Hey, listen, Roy and I just talked about this on his show about, the fake. You know, the fake.
Yeah.
I like to talk about the fake. My daughter knows what I'm talking about. The fake.
Yeah.
Talk about the fake. The fake is, you want to know what the fake is?
I know what the fake is.
I know you know. Tell us, girl. Tell us what the fake is.
You talking about, okay. Oh God, it be on Instagram all the time. The hair, the lashes.
Yes, ma'am.
They have this new thing called bead face. You draw your eyebrows on, but you really look. You do not look like that. Like
It's
when
called
you
a
take that
bead
off,
face?
and then they kill you with the waist cinchers. Like okay, the girl is just all around fake.
Okay, so let me break it down for you guys, just in case you don't know what the fake is. The fake. Let's start. You want to start from head to toe or toe to head? Which
You
way
can
we
start
want
from
to go?
head to
It don't
toe.
matter. It's fake, right?
Well, no, we like to explain it to you so you don't take it home.
Yeah.
You know
And she puts it all on the dresser.
Just spot it all.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
You start with the hair.
Okay. Let's start with the hair. Okay. So the hair can be fake. I mean, we got everything from lace front weave,
Yeah.
lace front wigs, full head. You know, your girl Beyonce. You
Yeah.
know, she was the first to really sport the great fake
Lace
lace
fronts.
front.
Uh-huh.
I mean, she is the queen of the lace front
Yes.
wigs,
Yes.
right? So you can have a lace front wig. You can have tracks.
Yep.
You know about the tracks? You want to tell them about the tracks?
Well, tracks, you can either have them sewn in, individual, double. You can have them glued in, but I don't do glue anymore. Sewing is the best. We have quick weaves.
Oh yeah. And let's not forget clip-ins.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause let me
clip-ins
just
are the
say,
thing.
this for all of you out there who think just the African American women do this. We have Jennifer Lopez is famous allegedly for weaves. She does weave. She does the sew-ins. We have Caucasian women. We have even Latino women.
Christy Brinkley just came out with her own line of clip-ins.
They always steal.
And she had it on a black girl. It was looking good too.
They always trying to steal our stuff. However, they're extensions. They're all kind of extensions. There's like I said,
Hold
there's.
on. So how do y'all get dressed in the morning? Because I mean,
Takes a
do y'all
while.
wake up in the morning and say, "No, I don't like that weed. I don't like that weed. Let me
It
put
takes
on
a
this
while.
weed. I lost the weed."
No, that's
Some
no.
women do have wigs like that.
Yeah.
But
Amen.
I don't have
Amen.
time. I don't have time.
Amen. I have a wig wardrobe. Okay.
Wig
Oh,
wardrobe.
yes, sir.
Like
I
Sunday,
sure do.
Monday,
Are you the
Tuesday.
type of chick where you put them on the mannequins? And stuff?
Absolutely.
Oh, girl,
Not
just
only
like
do they have
come out for
mannequins, they have their
housewives.
own. They have their own
They
names.
got names?
They have
They have
names.
their own name.
They have names.
Oh.
Tell us some of these names.
Okay, we have Dion.
All
We
right.
have Taylor. We have not yet. Monica. We have Bianca.
Oh, Bianca sounds seductive.
We have Bianca, girl. Yeah, we
I
got
like
some sassy
that.
ones. We got some sassy ones. We have Sasha. We do have a
Oh,
Sasha.
Sasha, she's
We
fierce.
have Sasha. We have some. You know, we got the workout girl.
You know what?
What's that?
I got a name. It's called Just Me. It's just me.
You got to catch that one. That's a pretty exclusive invitation. If you want to catch just me, you can catch her at night usually. You can catch her sometimes. You know, you can catch just me a lot. I mean, let me just say, just me got long flowing hair. She just don't like to mess with it a lot.
Yes,
but-
I'm the same way. I
just don't like
wear
to fool with it.
extensions, but I do have long hair. It's just my hair is very
Yeah,
thick
so-
and natural, and I can't
That's
maintain
right.
it.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you
I'm
may.
gonna jump in. 'Cause, we started off talking about this conversation that we had.
Yeah, we did.
On Urban American thing.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna do a disclaimer.
All right.
I could care less about fake hair.
Okay.
Nails don't really bother me.
All right.
I just like massages, so if you got them on, you got to be able to take them off and not be mad at me when we do that.
Okay.
But remember, the fake that we was talking about was them injections.
yeah.
Hello.
All right.
No.
Yeah.
That's the
Now she
biggest
don't wanna
thing
go
We were
there.
getting to that. We were getting to that. But there's
just
so
one
many.
just disclaimer. I don't like. All my hair, because I actually like long hair.
Okay.
So if you bought it, it's yours.
All right.
that's
As
right.
long as you got the receipt, baby, it's your hair.
I get what he's talking about, the booty shots. That's a big thing in the ATL. But baby, I just ain't got time.
Booty
Do some
shots.
squats. That's dangerous.
Yeah, well, I will say this. Now, I don't have anything other than the wig collection.
Mm-hmm.
You know, occasionally, I'm not a lash girl because I have allergies. I can't really do the lashes a lot. Occasionally, I'll do the lashes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really don't. I'm not into the nails. I just do my own nails. However, although I don't have any like cosmetically enhanced stuff, I'm not against it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So if I look if I look like this on camera one day, and then one day you say, "Wow, she looks rested."
Right.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping y'all weren't going to pull up the topic about the implants and the booty shots, because I had a lot to say about that. But to your point, Pedro, I respect what you're saying as far as like doing squats and stuff. But I'm
Right.
from South Carolina, and I got to tell you, since I've been in Georgia, I never seen so many booties
Me neither.
in my life. And
What do you mean?
all
Wait a
those
minute, wait a
booties
minute.
cannot be real.
Okay, wait a minute. So you mean because there's so many women?
No, plump booties.
No, I just never seen
Visit
so many
Miami.
people everywhere.
Hometown in the building. Oh, let me stop.
No. You guys love when we start talking about the booties. Okay, so I mean, they get excited when we start talking about the booties. But okay, so this is the thing nowadays. It used to be that black women had, we kind of had,
Why are you whispering?
because I know we're in African American type of restaurant neighborhood or whatever, but just in case somebody else walks in.
All right, you might well climb up under the table.
I know, right? We used to have a monopoly on the booties.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden, Kim K got the big butt.
Girl,
Why you
yeah.
keep picking on Kim K?
Because it's not real, y'all.
She ain't used to look like that.
It's not real. I'm telling you.
Now, Roy, he just said that, it's a problem for him. Now, for me, it's not a problem. Okay?
You don't care if it's
As
fake?
long as it's not a bad injection. I mean, as long as it doesn't look like she put cement there and it just fell out, okay? As long as it's a nice injection.
Some people have done that.
Now, does it matter to you how it feels, though? Because from what I understand, like for instance, let's go with Kim K's injections. Okay, because like there was Nicki Minaj's, and I've heard Nicki even said it. She said that her butt got real hard.
She said it finally settled in one of her songs.
Yeah, she did say that too.
But it's settled in.
yeah, fine. But now with Kim K's procedure, it's like they take fat out of other parts of your body and inject it into your butt.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's your own body fat. So technically, it's not the fake. You just move the fat from one area of
A lot of
your
women
body
are
to the
doing
other.
that now with this Dr. J. Kurtz, and he's actually, I kind of looked into it. I just wanted to know about it. But he's actually filled up for the year.
Well,
that's
you
really
might
big
need
here.
to pass that number on to me because I would not mind redistributing my fat strategically.
I know that's right.
I'm just saying. I'm not hating on it.
Hold up, wait a minute, stop, please don't. Okay, that's all.
Alright, I'm just saying. I'm not hating on redistributing fat. It's your own fat. I ate it, I own it, I put it in my mouth, it's on my body. I'm just moving it from one area of my body to another.
Yeah.
So technically, is that the fake? Is that fake?
To me, it's not fake because I still feel it's part of your body. It wasn't unnatural.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's move on. What kind of other fake things are out there for all the men out there who don't really know?
Okay, a lot of my male friends keep saying this. They said they're tired of the fake eyebrows. They said they can deal with the lashes. I wear lashes. They said they're tired of the fake eyebrows. My one male friend said, if a girl argues with me, I'm just going to wipe my thumb across her face to make her mad. I said, all right now. They have like how they take the makeup. A lot of drag queens are talking about these women on Instagram. It's like the white line that they have to do because their male faces are not contoured like us, period.
Right.
So a lot of women are taking this white makeup and doing their nose, they're doing their cheeks, but it's drag makeup. We have women that are wearing these waist cinchers. And my
Waist cinchers. So
yes.
are we talking
girdles and
about
stuff, but
so we're not talking about like the Spanx.
no.
Okay.
Waist
Hold
cinchers.
on. Y'all out of my league. What are y'all talking about?
You don't know what a spank is?
I don't. That's what I'm asking.
You don't need to know what a spank is.
Right.
Okay?
What are you talking about?
We're telling all the secrets. We're telling all the secrets.
I'm just telling what we're gonna, what we're
telling all
gonna
the
talk
secrets.
about. Like
Spanx we know what Spanx are. Spanx are just mild contouring. They just
okay.
mild body contouring.
So when you in the club and you see this girl with a banging body, you could get her to the house.
yeah, that's what a lot of my male friends have been saying. You take
things
them home.
in. They hold your.
It's
They hold
called deception, right?
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah, it is. It's just lycra.
Now, wait a minute. Now, suppose what we do. Let's just say I don't have any teeth, right? And I'm at the club and I'm putting my dentures and I'm talking to you,
Right.
And then I get home and you find out I don't have any teeth.
Right.
How are you gonna take that?
Well, first of all, I would ask you to put them back in your mouth.
I know that's right.
First of all, and the second thing is, you can't glue them in or something. You gotta take them out.
Exactly, like,
It's
come on, what's up
nasty
with
in
that?
there.
Wait a minute, y'all just talked about springs and holding stuff in, then you get to the house and fall apart, but you want to worry about my teeth.
Yeah, well, teeth.
I mean, I'm sorry, teeth. I'm a
That's
big
just
thing
a-
on teeth.
you
You
gotta
can be
have
ugly,
teeth.
but if your
You gotta
teeth
have
are very
teeth.
nice
Standard,
and
bro.
white,
No,
I'm
it is a
into
double
teeth.
standard, Roy. Say it again, man. It's definitely a double
You
standard.
gotta have
It's
See,
a
this
teeth.
double
why it's gonna be
standard,
called
bro.
girlfriend talk. You see?
Girlfriend
Thank
talk.
you.
Oh, no,
That's
because
right.
I got a thing against a belly hanging over the belt, so then what?
That's why we use Spanx. Okay, so we're letting you in on it. Spanx are just something
Well, let
we
me
wear.
out, okay? Let me out. I'm going to pretend like I didn't know, all right?
Spanx is just something we wear. Okay, we wear Spanx, and then now I don't know about this waist cincher thing. This is something new.
It's like a really, really tight girdle, and then you have to wear. I think the girls wear it for like 6 to 8 hours,
What?
and then finally your body like contours to it.
Oh my God,
Wait a minute.
sounds like something that you
It's
should wear
kind of
going
painful.
with the
They say at
women.
first.
Wow,
So
Yeah.
really, when you meet a woman, you don't know what the hell you get.
you really
You got
don't.
eyebrows, you got eyelashes,
Because
you got
let's not
Spanx.
forget contact lenses. I'm sure we still wear those.
Right.
I'm sure women still wear the contact lenses because your eyes
I
can be
do.
blue
I can't
today and
see
brown
it.
tomorrow and
I
gray
do.
and silver and.
I'm guilty.
Roy, I know
Some
you
people
do,
think
man.
mine are real because they blend in.
Alright,
I'm
so-
blind.
Hold on. Let me
I
ask
wear
Roy.
my
I
eyes.
know you got that grubbing man on Big Daddy's dish, but talk to me, man. How you feel about all
Bye.
this?
We have our guest. I want to get her on camera real quick before she leaves. Come give us a hug before you leave, Miss Lithonia. She was on earlier before we got our cameras. We had some technical difficulties, y'all, but we hanging in there. And so we got Miss Lithonia came in. Let's get Miss Lithonia on the camera real quick, y'all. Yeah. So we just want to say goodbye to Miss Lithonia. Kenny York. She is a contestant, as we said, for the Plus America pageant.
The Miss Georgia Plus America.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna get it right. Correct me. Okay, so she is. She spoke and she gave us an interview earlier, and I just wanted to make sure I got her on camera because we're live streaming right now. Wave to the camera, girl. As we spoke and we said before, she is a published author. She has 10 already published, 10 books that have already been published. And she's also in the process of producing and writing for a reality show.
Right.
She's also an advocate for women's rights as well in the area of domestic violence and sexual assault. Right. So I just wanted you to wave to the camera and say hello and say goodbye, actually, because I know you have to leave, and give me a
Right.
big quick hug because we're about to take a break. And I just wanted to say goodbye and thank you for supporting us at the Women's Resource
No
Center and our
problem,
cause.
absolutely.
And we're going to take a quick break and then we'll be back. We got Sean Dalton in the house, another published author. We got a bunch of we got some good stuff coming, guys. So we'll be back in just a minute. All right, y'all. Thank you. We are back on Sky City Urban Vibe. This is Miss Sherry Estevez and Mr. 67. We are the host of Divine and Dirty Talk Radio. And we have with us today, we've been talking to Miss Pandora. She's one of our frequent guests. She comes and visits us all the time at Divine and Dirty Talk Radio. And all the guys love her. Now they can actually see what she looks like. Say hi to all the guys. Are you big fans out there?
Hi guys, I didn't even know I had fans.
Hi,
Oh, and
you
I'm
got
single
fans.
now. So.
All right, she's single now.
Get it all the way out there, fellas.
She's
Hey,
single.
y'all trying to find me a date?
So, just in case you missed it, she has a t-shirt line called Hey God coming out. She also has a new talk show called Girlfriend Talk.
Yes.
That's coming out. Of course, she will always be back on our show. You're not going to get
Almost
too big for
definitely.
us, right?
Oh
You're gonna
no,
come back on the
never,
show.
never.
And
You know
and
what we
then-
ought to do, though? Since she put it out there that she's single and we had a lot of inquiries, maybe we should have like a dating game for
I knew he
Pandora.
was going to.
All
We should do
right.
something like
What do y'all think about a Pandora date name? Go to our Facebook page, guys. Let us know what you're talking about. If you want to catch us, go to Divine and Dirty Talk, our Facebook page, and you can hook up with our link, and you can also listen to us live. You can also see what Miss Pandora looks like, and you might want to even participate as one of our candidates in the game.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Are you gonna do it before we say
I
this?
will do it. I will do it. Hey, YOLO.
All right.
That's
All
what's
right.
up. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put it out there. We'll go ahead and from the entries, just send it to Divine and Dirty. Just send it to us on Divine and Dirty Talk. And what we'll do, we'll sort through it. We'll choose 3 candidates to come on the show and see if we can get Miss Pandora hooked up for the new year.
All
What you
right.
think about that,
I
Shit?
think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea.
Now
I think this
I
would
gotta
be very
ask her this
interesting.
now. No offense, but y'all were talking about wigs. Which one are you gonna wear for the show?
Oh, I don't wear wigs. I wear sewing.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, we were talking about the fake. If you missed it, we were talking about everything from fake hair, fake nails, fake eyes, fake butts, everything fake. What, did we miss anything fake? We talked about
I think,
cinches and we
covered a
talked
little bit
about
everything.
teeth. Oh, we talked about those. Are that's like old school. Well, fake boobs. We talked about
We don't
all
really
that
have
stuff.
about fake
Fake
boobs,
boobs.
like-
We talked about what else? What else fake do we?
Right,
do?
and you know, before we went to commercial break, I was asking Roy, and I want to hear his perspective on what do you feel about all this fakeness. Roy, tell me what you think about it.
Oh, lashes. I forgot lashes. That's big in Atlanta.
Well, you
Fake
know,
lashes.
My opinion is, as long as the woman is real, I'll take pretty much most of the other stuff. I don't mind if they have. I mean, like I said, my preference is, you know, I like them more natural, but it doesn't bother me. Like I said,
okay.
injections in your body parts, though, them I got issues with.
Yeah.
You know, you know,
Roy, can I ask you a question,
breasts, I'm just not feeling those.
Did you have a bad experience with an injection or something?
No, and I don't want to. That's my point.
Okay.
I don't want to have.
I gotta ask.
Okay, look. Okay, look. All these people look like they over 20. Okay, I ain't gonna still ain't.
Except for my baby.
Okay.
My baby's here. She's 19.
Well, I'm gonna make it PG-13.
Okay.
Just imagine you in the groove and all of a sudden something just drops a way it's not supposed to. I'm gonna get up and run. I'm not gonna ask no questions. I'm not gonna say, baby, you all right? I'm just leaving. That's not
But
happening.
I don't think that's gonna happen with injections, Roy.
Hey, well, implant. Well, right, implant. Well, see, nah.
It's-
But see, injections is dangerous.
Good.
People. The other part of that is people don't realize you're
Yeah.
putting substances in your body
Yeah.
that aren't meant to be there. Let's talk Botox.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Botox is rat poison, people.
Botox is rat poison.
You do not stick that in your face. Hello.
I'm a little scared of that one, actually.
You know.
I
I'm
don't even
sorry.
like
I
needles,
just-
so I wouldn't
I'm a
even
little
do
scared
it.
of that.
Botox.
I have a question for the ladies. Can I ask y'all something?
Yeah.
This is about the fake.
Okay.
And I never knew this until I came to Atlanta. of course.
Okay. Okay.
And you know, I hope this ain't nobody's pastor, but
Alright.
lace fronts for dudes, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
The boy,
Woo.
You talking about Bishop Eddie Long?
there you go.
Yeah.
That's the one I saw. I'm like, hold up.
He's
See,
got a lace front?
I had a rule.
Yeah.
You notice I'm bald. Yeah, well, and actually I didn't shave my head because it rained and stuff, so I wasn't really bothered with it today.
Okay.
But I had this rule at 21.
Yeah.
Because I saw one half of the family and realized I might not make it to the 70 like Granddaddy did with his hair. So I said, I refuse to walk around with a hole in my natural. As soon as it became more evident that I was not going to have hair in the middle, guess what I did, y'all?
Shave
Shave it
off.
off.
Yeah, go. I'm not wearing no lace front.
But
Yeah.
listen,
I'm like,
it's
oh.
more acceptable for men to be bald than women.
Right. But
I
the lace
guess he
fronts.
didn't want the plugins.
Yeah, plug it.
Yeah.
That's not
None
cute
of that.
for a woman to be bald. I mean, men can be sexy and bald. Women, it's not cute for a bald woman.
Well,
Women,
not,
Yeah, if you're
That's
not
not
Amber
cute.
Rose, you're
That's
but you know what? Well, you're saying bald, you mean bald like me bald.
But he's talking about men wearing lace.
I'm talking about dudes.
Like,
I
that's
want to
a
know
big
what y'all
thing.
feel about a dude in the lace front.
okay.
I mean, to each his own, but I don't think you're gonna find any straight men wearing lace fronts. I don't
Well,
think.
supposedly he said Bishop Eddie Long.
Yeah, he did have.
He
one.
wasn't straight.
All right. Allegedly.
Oh, allegedly.
Allegedly. Divine
Okay.
Dirty.
Allegedly is the key
We just
word.
wanted to
Well, you
clear
know,
that
I
up.
don't know. Whatever floats his boat.
Well, I would just say, I'm not. I would not be a fan of a man wearing a lace
Me neither.
front.
I'd
No.
rather you just cut it off. I have uncles that they
Just
try to
shave it.
save it and they, just hair around.
Not the
it.
comb
No,
over either. Not the
cut it
Donald
off.
Trump. No comb
Well,
over.
so-
Just shave it off. We have a lot of men here
Bald
that
heads
look
are
great with
But
bald.
that's actually
bald-
the new
bald
thing now.
heads.
Like I have a lot of male friends that actually shave it off and they get the beard.
Yeah.
That's actually a new thing.
And this may be a double standard, but I don't want anything fake on a man. I mean, I know I'm all about the fake, y'all. I
That
like
would
the
be,
fake.
yes, that's a double standard.
I like the fake. But on women, I like the fake.
Wait.
Most
Yeah.
of the times. If it's not too
If
like
it's not,
overdone.
I would say this.
But man, I don't want anything fake on the man. You
I
just
don't-
gotta be straight hard.
But I gotta say,
Just
I
be
don't
a
know
man.
one guy with something fake on. You know, so what? You seen this? Y'all witnesses?
Y'all be
Well,
wearing
no,
fake
but I'm just putting it out there. I
jewelry,
heard
Okay,
that
you
Steve
talking about
Harvey
jewelry,
allegedly.
okay.
Steal everybody.
Allegedly, Steve Harvey used to wear
toupee.
a toupee, and he's real a man's
said he
man.
did?
He's married, got kids. He's a man's man.
Oh, so you wouldn't date a man with a toupee?
Well,
Well, Steve Harvey's toupee was fly. I didn't know that was a toupee.
this is
He
what
did a
I got
good
to say
job.
also about the fake,
I
you
know.
guys. If you don't know it's fake, if you touch it, if you look at it and it's fake and you don't know it, then what's the problem? I mean, really, if it's fake and you don't know it, you really don't, what is the problem? If you
Right.
can't tell if it's fake, if you got to ask, what is the problem?
Right. So I'm gonna ask you, Pandora, since you put out that it's just single. Hypothetically, you meet a guy on a blind date, right? You go out and you meet him, and y'all talk on the phone briefly, and you have a good conversation. Anyway, long story short, you get to the restaurant. He has on a toupee, and it's kind of twisted, kind of off center a little bit. How would you handle that situation?
Oh God, I just keep it too real. I would, okay, it depends how he looks, because first I gotta think about him being bald, and I might fix it on his head. I just keep it real. If I don't care who you are, I cannot have you walk around looking raggedy. Or I'll just tell him, like, just go in the bathroom, take it off, be yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why? If you can't even put it on right.
Yeah, I'm real too. If your breath
No.
stinks, I might tell you.
Oh,
If
I
you
will.
got something hanging out of your nose, I'm gonna be like, you got
I will pass your
If
tissue.
you-
I keep it real.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm just,
help you out.
If you got, stuff, because if you got spinach in your teeth or anything embarrassing like that, what do you want to know?
Exactly.
Do you really want to walk around?
Wait a minute. So
like that?
since y'all can dish it out, you can take it, right?
That's
Oh,
what
yes.
I said.
I can
Please
take
tell
it.
me.
Tell me.
If my breath is tart, let me know.
Okay.
If I got any bats in the cave, let me know.
Yeah.
Any bats in the cage?
Don't
Bats in
have
the
me walking
cave.
around looking
Yeah,
crazy.
if I got spinach in my teeth, let me know. If my wig is crooked, let me know.
Yes, if
just
my
do
wig
just
is
something
sticking
like,
up,
just
let
do
me
like-
know. Pat it down
like
or
that.
something. Like, don't let me
Seriously.
walk around looking
Yeah,
like that.
seriously. I'm serious. Let me know.
All right.
I'm all
If my
about that.
eyelash is hanging off, tell me, baby, go to the bathroom.
You need a little
Take
glue.
that little flu,
You need a little glue.
tweeze
You
it.
hit it right there.
Yes, hit that spot.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is the
problem.
key there, all right?
No, seriously. So, I want to also shout out some other people who've really helped us out. Kendall at K&J Printing, guys. They did our Divine and Dirty t-shirts. See? They did our Divine and Dirty t-shirts, and he just donated it to the cause just because he's a great guy. And so it's Kendall at K&J Printing. We want to shout them out. Also, Starbucks on Camp Creek Parkway.
Camp Creek Parkway.
They donated coffee to the cause because they knew we were going to be out in the rain and cold just getting donations.
Right.
And they just wanted us to have some coffee
Right.
coffee to warm us up. So,
Yeah, we
Starbucks.
definitely got to shout out Big Daddy's Dish for allowing us to be here and do this
absolutely.
promo. From and anybody that don't know anything about Big Daddy's Dish, I'm sure Roy, if we can get him to talk again, he can attest to the food. I mean, he just devoured it.
Yeah, he did. Let's not forget Mr. Sheldon
Mr.
over
Sheldon.
here. Mr. Sheldon.
Great Mr. Sheldon.
Yes. Mr. Sheldon Smith over at Creative Innovations. He did all of our posters
Absolutely.
for us so that we could post in all the businesses around in the area.
And for anybody who's out there listening, for all your web needs, he's definitely a person you want to reach out to. He's been good to Divine and Dirty. He does
Absolutely.
professional work, so we would definitely want to shout him out. Also, we'd be remiss if we didn't go out and shout out Yvette.
Oh, right.
Our
Of course,
producer.
as you would say, our super
Super
dope
dope producer.
producer, Miss Yvette Carmen.
Yes.
She's always, anything we need, she's just there for us.
Yes.
Okay, now wait a minute. What about Mr. JBN, Roy Evans back here? Roy Evans, he's doing our broadcast for us here at Big Daddy's Dish as well.
Right.
Roy, I know you're going to talk about some of the stuff you got going on in a little bit, and his face is still in his plate back there, but
And,
we're going to get to talk with him about some of the things that he has going on here, and then also,
I got to shout out my favorite.
Okay.
Pole.
Paul Latisse.
Yes, we definitely got to shout
Those ladies, let me just say, those ladies have been so awesome.
Absolutely.
Paul Latisse, as I said, it's a Pole Pilates studio.
Absolutely.
So they legitimately teach Pilates through pole dancing. It's a really, really great concept. And the benefit, of course, is that there's these beautiful women there who tone up their bodies and they teach pole dancing. But it's actually a dance studio, and it's an actual exercise health and wellness
And
studio.
can I say something? In regards to pole lattice, I was very surprised. There's a lot of women who think that they have to be a certain size, certain height, certain shape before they can do pole lattice. And that's the one thing that I admired about pole lattice. There were people from all nationalities, all with different races, and also
absolutely, yeah.
very different sizes. So, and they were doing their thing.
They were.
doing their thing. I
They
think
were.
our last guest, Miss York, she was part of plus size pageant.
Yeah.
There were plus size girls, but you wouldn't
Lots.
know it the way they
Oh,
moved.
man, they moved up and down that pole. I'm serious, y'all. There were some plus size ladies there. Beautiful ladies, and I'm not gonna lie. okay? Because we were sitting on the front row. I mean, we were like inches away
We
from
was on the stage.
from these 7-inch heels that were dangerously close to our faces.
Absolutely.
And some of them walked out there in their costumes, because these cabarets are pretty elaborate. And there's one tonight at Paul Latisse. You should check it out. I think the tickets are like $25
Yeah, it's
or
something
$20.
like
But it's an awesome event. If you can check it out, it's art. It really is art. The ladies come out in these costumes, and they have like vignettes
Right.
that are made up around their dancing and their whole their routines. And some of the ladies, when they came out, and they were plus size, and I was thinking, man, they're gonna get on the pole.
Mm-hmm.
I was out. No, seriously, I never saw anything
But
like
let
that.
me tell y'all,
before
once
they get
again, they worked it. All right,
They did.
They worked
They
it.
really,
I mean,
really
I don't
did.
know how much they weigh, but if they weigh 145, they worked it like they weighed about 80. They were
Yeah,
working that
they
pole.
really, really
and I
did
gotta
a
say
great
also,
job.
when they did what they did it with a lot of taste and class. It was very classy, I must say. So,
Yeah.
I could definitely appreciate what I saw.
Yeah. So, anyway, Pandora, we know we're going to be seeing and hearing from you a lot.
definitely.
Yeah, you're going to stay one of our regulars. You're not going to get too grown for us, are you?
No, like I said, everybody eats with me.
All right. All right.
And before she goes, showcase your shirt again. I thought that was pretty neat. Tell them, it's called "I'm Not Worried, I Have God."
It's
And-
called, her line is called Hey God,
And
but
then that's the label.
Thank God. So definitely check her out and tell them where they can find you again on Instagram.
On Instagram, you can find me at Miss_Pandora825. Oh, and I also have Twitter, PrimaDonna825, and I have Facebook, Pandora Harris.
Right. And
Yeah.
anybody who's interested in dating her, you got to go through Divine and Dirty because we charge a $5 processing fee. Right?
but also, you know, we didn't get back with you on this dating contest.
Look, I'm willing to try anything. I mean, it seems like it.
All right, guys, we are back. This is Sherry Estevez and Mr. 67. And as you know, we are Divine and Dirty Talk Radio. Hey, how are you? Miss Shawn Dalton has joined us.
Hi.
Yeah, she's joined us here at Big Daddy's, which is located at 55950 National Highway in College Park, Georgia. I know that we are having a show, but we are here for a good cause. We're here to support the domestic violence group. We're taking donations. We're taking toiletries, wipes, clothes, anything that we can get for women and children. We've had a lot of people to drop a lot of things by, and we'll be here a little longer. So I know it's raining, but come on out to Big Daddy's, have a good dish, and also donate.
Yeah, and Shawn, she made it out here in this weather, in the freezing cold, rain, and sleet. Nadia, she's brought all these. Her and her husband, Sheldon, went down to the store, and in all this weather, not only did they bring out the gifts, they went and stopped and got some new toys for all the kids at the Women's Resource Center to prevent domestic violence. Nadia, can you bring those gifts over and for us so we can show everybody out there? We're live streaming. We want to just show what Shawn and Sheldon brought for us.
Right.
And bring those over for us.
Right,
And-
and while she's bringing those gifts out, I know we try to get Sheldon out here on camera, get the camera shot. But Shawn, if you don't mind sharing with us, why was it important for you to give to this cause?
I've had a
Thank you,
couple
Nadia.
of friends who were in bad situations. It took years for us to convince them they didn't even know they were in a bad situation. It took years for us to get her out of that. She finally did it. But you'd be surprised how many women die from
Oh, no.
situations like this.
Absolutely not.
I mean, they actually die. Not only do you have to get out, you have to get out safely. And you have to have a place to go.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, yeah, this is this is an organization near and dear to my heart as well, because as you said, so many women, they don't get out. Their children don't get out. The children are victims. They're victims. Their children are victims, and they actually die in those situations. We even you don't think about it, but young girls, teenagers these days, I'm hearing so many times that girls are just dating boyfriends in high school. They think it's okay for their boyfriends to hit them, and of course we know that's where it starts. One of the things I love about this particular organization is that they speak about educating young men and getting them started early so that they understand that violence against females, or violence period, But educating them and showing them something different than maybe what they've seen in their own lives or what they've grown up with from their fathers or whomever were, their male role models were.
Right.
So that's one of the ways that they prevent is by teaching young men and getting them early.
And Sherry, too, so what you're saying also, I just found out today, because I'll be honest, I didn't know that they also accept male volunteers as far as like certified and helping out. So fellas, I know that many of you have seen your mothers, your aunts, your girlfriend, well, your ex-girlfriends or whatever the case may be, experience domestic violence. You can go out and help as well. Okay?
Right, absolutely.
And I just want to say some of the gifts that they brought out. If you can
Good
just
stuff,
imagine
man.
being a victim, being a child especially, being a victim of a domestic situation, and with it being the holidays, you having to share with us on a previous show, having to uproot and leave your home and basically not have anything. So not only, like I said, we're taking toiletries, wipes, and clothes, we're also taking toys because it is the holidays, folks.
Yeah.
So, take $5 or $10, I don't care. Every little bit counts.
Yeah,
So.
and I just want to show you guys some of the stuff that they brought because there's all age groups there. There's boys, there's young girls, there's all age groups there. So they brought a little bit of everything. They brought coloring books, guys. I don't know if you can see that, but she brought coloring books and colors.
Then she
and
has some, I guess these are dolls.
puzzles, word games. They just, I mean, we can't get it all, y'all, but they just went all out. They really did their thing.
Yeah, that's for you.
Dinosaurs,
Merry
yay, Nick, my baby Nick, he used to love dinosaurs. I know he would hate me saying that now because he's a big grown 23-year-old man now, but dinosaurs, yay, Nick, that's for you.
Nick, she put you all the way out there.
I'll put you out. I'll put your business all out there. Anyway, but we're talking with Shawn Dalton Smith, and she, as we said before the break, she is the published author of 3 paranormal romance novels. Tell us a little bit about that, Shawn.
The first romance novel was Dreamers. Paranormal romance, a lot of people think it means vampires, werewolves. I don't do those. Okay. I don't know about werewolves, vampires.
Okay.
These are just people who actually are able to do things normal people can't do, astral projections. 2 of them are ghost stories. One of the books, the heroine is an abused wife.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's an abused wife.
And Shawn, I gotta say, I'm one of those persons. When I heard about the title of your books, not necessarily the title, but what you write about the paranormal, I thought about ghosts and goblins getting it on. I'm being honest with you, so I'm glad that you cleared that up. All right?
He said ghosts and goblins getting it on.
So what are some of the situations in some of the books that you write about?
Dreamers is the story of a woman who finds out her whole life has been a lie. Her whole life. Her parents are not who she thought they were. One of her parents was a hired assassin, her mother. The woman who brought her up was her mother's co-worker. She finds out that her mother has been captured by a group of men who are against dreamers. Dreamers that's what they are. That's what they do. They sleep at night, astral project onto anywhere they want to go. Anywhere they want to go. Say you're asleep one night and you want to go to a party.
Wait a minute, Shawn.
You can astral project.
Okay, Shawn, we're feeling real stupid. Me and Mr. 67 are feeling real dumb right about now because we both had that real blank look on our face just now when you said astral project. I was like, man, she's smart. Yeah, so we just looked at each other like, duh. So you just explain what that is for us.
Your body.
And they can go anywhere they want to go.
They can go anywhere they want to
go. I don't know if I want to go to France tonight. I just astral project myself, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
You can
Sherry,
look different.
where you going tonight?
You leave no fingerprints
right?
and no DNA.
No
All right.
DNA.
Which is why they're very good.
And I gotta jump right into it. What's behind these stories?
What do you mean what's behind them?
Because I just don't astral project every day. So how did you come up with this?
I dreamed it.
Wow. Because seriously, I was just sitting here thinking, I was like, gosh, she has such an awesome imagination. Not only does she astral project, but she's also talking about like dreamers and like, I mean, you're deep.
Yeah,
Seriously.
There are people who claim they can astral project. I don't believe it.
We had a guest on our show who claimed he could astral
You know what
project.
I'm
You
gonna do?
remember?
Next time I go to the club, guess what I'm gonna say? So guess what, girl? I She gonna ask me how am I doing. I can astro project.
You're gonna sound real smart. She may not know what you're talking about. She may get one of these blank looks on her face.
Make sure you pronounce it right, though. It's astral projection.
Thank you. You heard that, Sharon? Excuse me. Get it right. Get it tight.
All
She's
right.
still not gonna know what I'm talking about when no matter
She
how I
gonna be
say it.
like,
Right?
he's smart.
She's gonna look at me like I'm crazy.
No,
Deranged.
no, but seriously,
I
she's
would.
gonna look at you like we looked at each other, but she's gonna say, but he's smart.
Okay.
So, but seriously, okay, so dreamers. So dreamers
Are women. All of them are women.
All of them are women, okay.
And they're very good assassins because they
Wow.
leave behind no DNA, no fingerprints.
Wow.
So,
I want to ask
You're hired
Sheldon.
out.
Are you nervous, Sheldon?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just checking. Just doing a pulse check. She said no DNA. Okay.
So that was the first,
that was the first.
okay.
Then she has to get her mother back from her boyfriend, basically. He just
Wow.
didn't know she was one of the assassins.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many degrees do I need to read this book? Because I'm thinking I need to figure out, first of all, I need to figure out these subjects. I have to really look them up and do some research on the subjects before.
Actually, astral project is the biggest word I use in the book.
Okay, good. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. Good. Okay. So that's the first in the series.
But no, that book is a standalone. The
I
series
see.
is Life After in LA.
Okay. So now tell us about Life After.
Oh, Life After. That book, I cried writing half of it.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's about a girl who dies the night before her wedding.
Oh wow.
She's able to go back to check on the people she left behind.
Okay, so she's like a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she's able to check on the people she left behind. It turns out that when she goes to check on the man she was supposed to marry, he's marrying her worst enemy. She shows up at their wedding.
Oh wow.
And he is marrying her worst enemy.
Wait a minute. I can see how this is going to end. All of a sudden, he's marrying somebody like this. Stuff start moving around. Stuff start flying.
No,
Everybody.
no, nothing like that.
First
she
show
just-
the ceiling and
Yeah.
stuff.
So
right?
she just show up, sit down, and observe.
She's standing in the back. No, actually, she actually tries to stop the wedding. She stands in between the two of them, but they can't see her. And he passes right through her to kiss his bride.
I know one thing. If I was her, I'd start throwing furniture and stuff. I'd start pulling off wigs and
Well,
throwing furniture.
Actually, they're not able to do that. They're not able to move anything.
So the only thing she can do basically is just show up.
Yeah.
So she's really upset with herself.
Yeah, well, she didn't know he was getting married.
That's torture, man.
They just told her you
So
can check
is-
on whoever you want.
You're supposed to have some power
Wait a
as a
minute, so did
ghost.
she die and go to hell, and this is her punishment? I mean, what is this?
No.
Okay.
Here's where the paranormal part comes in.
All right, here we
Okay.
get to
All
the good
right.
stuff.
Okay.
Okay, she has a gene that a lot of people have that is active between the ages of 25 and 50. If you have this gene, and you die between the age of 25 and 50, you go to a place called Haven.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
It's not heaven, it's Haven.
Amen.
Is that like halfway between hell and heaven?
No.
What is that?
No.
I'm trying to figure out where
Haven,
you're going
it's,
right now. I can see it on your face.
it's actually a community of immortals. And what their job is once we all kill ourselves on Earth because everybody's saying we're going to self-destruct, their job is going to be to repopulate the Earth, but they can watch over their family members, system. And the man she meets in Haven is the father of the woman that killed her.
Let me ask you, I got to say, this is very interesting, and when we asked you, maybe a couple of minutes ago, I asked you how you came up with some stuff. You said you dreamed. No offense, what are you eating at?
Because these are some seriously deep, intricate storylines.
Actually, Life After, I came up with that after I heard that song by Etta James, Church Bells. Yeah.
Right, because to the point, this is not just a normal, typical, everyday topic.
Yeah, the other half was a dream. There's a scene where they're at a party in Haven, and that part was something
Wow.
I dreamed.
Wow.
Yeah.
These are some seriously deep, intricate storylines. I mean, I'm loving this stuff. I have got to read these books.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to read them. And I mean, I know you're dreaming when these storylines come to you, but seriously, you've got to be like a very, very deep. Somebody's called. You've got to
There's
be
somebody here. What you call that?
I know, right? An astro projector.
Yeah.
You've got to have.
Hello?
You
Hello?
still have to have such a serious imagination
Oh, yeah.
to have that type of creativity.
Oh, yeah.
Just really to really just. I mean, that kind of your dreams come from someplace, you know.
Yeah.
And I know that our subconscious is a whole. It's a whole nother topic for a whole nother show. But
Right.
seriously, that's the fact that you heard that one song and everything came from that song. That's
Yeah.
you've got to have a serious imagination from that. These
Oh,
these
yeah.
books sound incredibly interesting. I mean, probably page turners to say the least. You can't put them down.
Most people say that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm glad you said that. What else do people say about you?
A lot of people are asking if I'm going to make any of them a movie. Man,
Can you imagine that movie?
Man, that would be. Listen, I know. Let's talk about rights. Let's talk about writing the script, then, because I write. You know, I do some script writing. I would love to write some script and get some production on this for you. With this projects sound awesome. I'm serious. I mean, I'm not into paranormal romance, but I have not heard or seen anything like this.
Right.
So now tell us about the last book that you just read.
Ella Ever After. It's about a woman who was in an abused marriage. And her husband, while she was 8 months pregnant, pushed her down the stairs.
Oh man.
And told her she lost the baby.
Wow.
So she thinks the only way out is to kill herself. And she jumps off a terrace. Well, she's a sequel to Life After. She is also a person who had that gene and goes to Haven. While she's in Haven, she wants to check on her ex-husband because she's hoping that he's having a lousy life. And he's getting what he deserves.
said hoping.
Yeah, she's hoping. She finds out that her baby did not die.
Oh wow.
When she delivered, he gave the baby to someone else and told them to raise it.
Please tell me she's got powers to hurt him.
Well, there's a rule in Haven, you can't hurt humans.
Man.
Sherry, I don't know if these books are going to be good for you. You got
Oh
that
no,
look
he
in there.
gets
Oh,
his
they're gonna be
though.
good for
Oh
me.
yeah, I could not let him get away with that. He gets his. But now he needs the baby back because he has a disease and she has the antibody, so he's going to try to kidnap the child. This is where Ella's like, oh no, you don't.
Wow.
Sure, there's a lot going on in this story. There's a lot going on.
So where did you get the inspiration? Because coincidentally, of course, here we're here talking about domestic violence and women who are actually living some of these situations. I mean, not going to Haven and whatnot, but living these domestic violence situations. Where did you get the inspiration for this particular book?
Well, I had never intended to write Ella Ever After. But Ella was a secondary character in Life After, and people got interested in her and was like, hey, I want Ella's story. I want to know what happened to Ella.
Right.
So I had to write her story. And I mentioned in Life After this that she had killed herself.
Right.
So people want to know why she killed herself. To be honest, when I wrote that, I didn't know why she killed herself.
So you basically got a series going on.
Yeah.
You may not have a choice but to turn into a sitcom or a film or something.
I thought what would be one of the worst things a woman could go through to make her take her own life.
Yeah. So, no real inspiration. I know you talked about a friend of yours, which is one of the reasons why this cause means a lot to you. When you sat down, did your friend who was a victim of domestic violence, did that have a part to play in this particular character?
It did when I was writing it. Because me and this friend, we drifted apart because I no longer live in the same state she does. I know she's not with him anymore.
Okay, good.
But I had to go back and think about the expressions on her face, the way she came to work, the way she looked when she came to work sometimes. I mean, sometimes when she couldn't come because of what he had done to her.
Right. Yeah. So although you're not connected with her anymore, she definitely had a part to play in developing this particular character.
Yeah.
And the realness that you actually live by being a part of her life in some way is she's in the book. I don't know if she knows that she's
No.
the inspiration in the book. I don't know if that would be a good thing to tell her, but she's definitely her story has helped you to write your story.
Yes.
And Sean, before we close out anything like that, before we get to the end, go ahead and tell our listeners. Go ahead and tell them where they can find your books.
You can find them on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, any place ebooks are sold.
What else are you doing right now? Are you working on anything else?
I'm working on 2 books right now.
All right.
Yeah. One book, Ego Trip. This is a very It's about a woman with 3 personalities.
Okay.
All the personalities fall in love with a different man,
Wow.
and she has to explain to these men why she's not cheating on them.
Okay.
Because they're not all actually with the same woman.
Is it like, okay, so like Sybil, remember that movie
Yeah.
Sybil? So she's got, remember she had all these different personalities? That's interesting. I love this. I love that concept. You're looking at me like I've got 2 heads here, but let me just tell you, I just had a conversation with our producer, Yvette, and about all the people inside of us. Like, okay, for instance, Beyonce talks about how when she comes on stage, she's Sasha Fierce, right? Okay, I listened to an interview with Keith Sweat, and he just said he kind of has to bring forth a personality to be in front of the cameras because that's not his persona. And me, Sherry Estevez, I also have a camera persona, so to speak. You want to know her name?
Sure. Tell us.
Her name is Susie Q, y'all.
Susie.
When I sit in front of the cameras, I'm Susie Q because I'm a really, really quiet, introverted person by nature.
And everybody who can see you now can see right through that. Okay.
No, I really am. But so this is an interesting concept to me. So I love this that you said that. So this lady, but she's a little different because it sounds like does she dress differently for each man and
Yes, she dresses
Which
differently.
personality?
She even has 3 bedrooms in her house.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how crazy, huh?
wow, it might be.
Actually, she's not. It's a paranormal romance. She is
Wow.
from a race of people who have multiple births.
Yeah, we definitely when
Only
you
with
finish
her,
it.
all the multiple people were in one body.
So this was called Ego Trip, and when can we expect to see this one?
Ooh, I'm not even halfway done with that.
Oh,
yet.
okay.
But you said, if I heard you correctly, Sean, you're writing you're working on 2 books right now. How do you keep them from crossing over?
Oh, that's real easy. When I get stuck on one, I work on the other one. Because
Good
they're 2
idea.
totally different books.
Good idea.
They're not even
I understand that.
close to being alike.
Because sometimes you run dry, writing. I'm actually writing 2 manuscripts right now. So sometimes when you hit a dry spell, and you're just like, okay, I don't know what to do about this
It's
one
like you
anymore.
hit a wall.
You just like, okay, well, let me just work on this other one, right?
Exactly.
So each piece, do you go to sleep, you dream, and then you wake up and you write it, and you wait till you dream again, and you write it some more? What's the process for writing books?
Actually, I sit down and I let the story tell itself. Yeah, a lot of people
Spoken like a
plot.
great writer.
A lot of
yeah.
people plot and outline. I just sit there and I write.
And it just comes to you. And I know we're kind of going towards the end, but what kind of inspired you to write this? What was your inspiration on these?
I wanted to write my whole life. I've always wanted to write. I've always loved romance. I've always loved adult relationships. But I wanted to put a little twist on it.
You did that.
Yeah, you
You did
did.
that.
I like to throw a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah, you did.
And I love paranormals. I love them.
Okay.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, and I know you said you always wanted to write, but what made you decide paranormal romance?
To be honest, when I first started, I didn't know paranormal romance was a genre.
Wow.
I had no idea. I had no idea that the movies I love to watch, the TV shows I love to watch was paranormal.
Yeah.
I'm a Trekkie. Star
Okay.
Trek.
All right, girl. Wait,
Yeah.
how's it? What is it?
Live long and
Don't
prosper.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, see, I can't do
Yeah, I love that too. Yeah, I see. A lot of people think I'm a geek too because I like paranormal stuff. I like stuff like Harry Potter. I like
Yeah.
Harry Potter. I haven't gotten into the Hobbit thing,
Me
even
neither.
though I just.
That's more high fantasy.
For some
That's
reason.
sci-fi.
Yeah, so I do love paranormal stuff. Anything like that. I'm from New Orleans. They say voodoo. All that stuff. But it's all very. I really believe in this. I actually do believe the spirit world, and it's very real, and that whole thing. Don't look at me like that.
You
Mr.
know my
Sixer.
favorite paranormal?
Don't.
Old Dracula.
Is that right?
Yes, the earlier ones with Christopher Lee.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be has been portrayed as a really romantic type, character.
Oh
So-
yeah.
So what do y'all think
I
about it?
just
This
can't
may be
write
a
it.
different thing. What's the seriousness of the paranormal activity? The series, do you like
yeah.
that?
Paranormal activity.
Yeah.
I don't like anything scary. Yeah, I have to sleep with the
Me either.
closet
I don't like
closed
that
and
one
stuff
either.
like
It's
that.
kind of
Yeah.
that's kind of like crossing the line for me. I don't like evil stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't like anything evil. Spiritual things are not evil to me.
Right.
Paranormal is
Right.
not necessarily evil. So
Right.
But
You
so I
get
don't
to-
like spooky stuff
Yeah,
like
blood,
that. No.
spurting.
Just trying to get a feel for
Okay. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I don't have any.
Just
I don't
trying to
have any
get some
brewing up for you.
Right.
No spells working right now. Just
So
be good.
So, Shonda, I gotta ask you. You're here in Atlanta. Do you find other authors who write about basically the same subject as you, or you kind of feel like you're basically in the lane by yourself?
No, there are a lot of paranormal authors. There are not a lot of African American paranormal authors. Yeah.
Say, what's the name of that convention that comes here every year?
DragonCon?
DragonCon. Are you a part of that?
I go.
Do you dress up?
No.
I was gonna say I gotta see some pictures. Do you dress up? Let's show some of her flyers because they're really interesting. These are pretty hot. Yeah, let's show some of her flyers. This one is Ella Ever After.
Yes, that's the one that comes out in January.
Okay, so that was. I mean, she's got some pretty hot flyers too. Who are these people?
Those are the main characters.
I mean, where'd you find them? Are they models?
Oh, my publisher.
Oh, boy, with this tattoo.
My publisher.
All right now.
But I did have a chance to send him interview questions for the person who photographed him.
Okay, let's see the next.
He's
Let's
on
see the
Facebook,
next
too.
one. I'm liking these models. All right now, Dreamer. Look at that old boy. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta get into these. Because once you see the pictures, you definitely want to read the books. You'll be dreaming, all right. Look at this boy right here. All right, let's see that next one, Mr. 67. I mean, the girls are pretty hot too, but you know these are female romance novels. So.
This one is a duplicate, so you
Oh, okay, okay.
It is not.
All right.
It's not a duplicate. No, it's not.
It's not. Let's see. Let me see that one. Okay.
No.
This one is Life After as well. This one kind of looks like Mr. This one looks like Yvette's boyfriend a little bit. Look at that one. We can't really see him too much.
That's the only character I ever wrote with dreads.
All right, man. Yvette, look at this girl. This might be your boy on the slide doing some work on the side. So now, okay, again, how can we find your novels again?
You can find it. You can find them on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, The Red Sage, or my website www.SeanDaltonSmith.com.
Now that we're talking about your website, tell us about your website. How does your website get up, and who does all the work on your website?
Creative Innovations by Design.
All right.
Yes, very, very good work. Because I'm tech stupid.
Yeah. Y'all check out her website. Sheldon Smith does great work. He does awesome work. He does our website as well, DivineAndDirtyTalk.com. Please go to it. He does awesome work. If you guys if you need anything done as far as the website design or anything, website management and website hosting, all that stuff. So just go to Creative Innovations by Design.
He also did my book trailers.
He did the book trailers.
Yeah, he did my book trailers.
Sheldon, you know I got to talk to you.
Man of many talents.
Man of many, many talents.
But we definitely, in addition to that, in addition to all the accolades, we definitely want to thank both of you for coming out. Definitely for bringing it towards. I'm sure the kids would definitely appreciate it and supporting such a good cause. So again, thank you. And Shonda, please let us know about this book. Okay, when it comes out, we definitely want to have you back on the show.
Yeah,
Sean.
Also, before we let Ms. Sean go, I want to shout out again to some of the businesses in the area that have supported us. Alltees.com, decals. They donated our wonderful banner that's hanging outside Big Daddy's Dish restaurant, and it talks about what we're doing here today. They donated it. They made that banner for us on the fly. I mean, like 2 days ago. Atlanta Tees, they made that for us like at the last minute. It was gorgeous. They did such awesome work. It's quality work. They are 2 blocks up the street from Big Daddy's Dish. This community, I just have to say, they really came together at the last minute to support the Women's Resource Center for Domestic Violence and this Christmas campaign for these kids. They have really pulled together. And also, we shouted out Starbucks earlier, Starbucks on Camp Creek Parkway for the coffee that they gave us. And of course, we want to talk about Big Daddy's Dish. The food here, you got to try the food here. It is awesome. He's got a special going on. I think it's like $5.99 for, I think it's like $5.99 for like a huge overflowing plate of cornbread. They said it's cornbread. It's not cornbread. It's cornbread and 2 sides and an entree, and man, I'm telling you, and it's like big old. It's not like some. I was gonna say a name, but it's not like some of these fast food restaurants where the chicken
This
pieces
is
are like tiny.
definitely real
This is
food.
like, I don't know what these chicken, these are huge pieces. I've never seen huge pieces of
You know
chicken
what?
like this.
Somebody really took the time to cook this food.
Yeah.
So, fellas, if you're sitting around with your lady and it's a rainy day, I know everybody likes to relax on days like this. Bring out the Big Daddy's dish for some good,
Yeah.
soul food. I mean, they have everything from yams to collard greens to anything you want. So definitely come out.
I want to, like I said, again, I really want to thank you guys for coming out because the weather is so bad. So you really have to care about this cause to come out here and do this for us and support these kids and just help them to have a happier Christmas. Thank you so much, Sean, for coming out and for talking about those books. I gotta start reading them, girl. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna feel so much smarter. I can tell. I'm gonna know all about all this stuff when I finish reading them. But we definitely thank you for coming out. You and Sheldon both. And you're going to come back and talk to us again sometime, I hope.
Oh, sure.
Definitely.
Sure.
And before you leave, I know you have wrote a series of books, but for somebody who just started down reading your series of books, which one would you recommend they start off with?
Dreamers.
Readers.
Mm-hmm. The very first one, Dreamers.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming out. And we're gonna wrap it up, you guys, and we're going to take another short break. We'll be back.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're back with at Sky City Urban Vibe, and of course I am Sherry Estevez. I am the divine side of the Divine and Dirty duo. Mr. 67 has stepped away for just a second. He'll be right back, but of course we are Divine and Dirty Talk Radio. We are on WXRP on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. And we are down at Big Daddy's Dish. And what we're doing right now is we are working to benefit the Women's Resource Center for Domestic Violence. And we're collecting toys and all sorts of donations to benefit their Christmas campaign. Those ladies and their brave families, we are trying to collect everything possible for them, including toys. We mentioned toys, of course, because it's Christmas time, guys. They need their toys and clothing and coats and shoes, even non-perishable food items, toiletries. So we've been down here ever since like 10:30 this morning doing our thing in the rain and the cold. And we've had so many supporters. We've had everyone in the community pulled together, including Big Daddy, who's been so generous to let us camp out here at Big Daddy's Dish on Old National Highway. We have had everyone from Starbucks to we've had decals, Atlanta Teas. They donated our banners. We've had all sorts of interesting guests. We had Sean Dalton Smith, the author of some paranormal romances. We've had Kenny York. She is the Mrs. Lithonia. We had Pandora. She's one of our frequent guests. She also has a t-shirt line called Hey God, and she also has her own talk show called Girlfriend Talk coming out. And we've had just a wide variety of guests, and we've had so many supporters. And right now, I have two very special guests. I like to call them Santa's Little Elves. And they have helped us all day long. They've helped us bring in all the donations that everyone has brought by. And of course, pole Latisse, they came by the Pilates exercise pole dancing studio came by, and they dropped off so many things for us as well. We had Rockledge apartment communities came by and brought us all sorts of stuff. And without the help of Santa's Little Elves, we could not have done this. They have helped bring all of our donations in from the rain and cold. They have done everything that we needed them to do, including we had Santa's elf right here. He actually helped hung the sign outside in the storm and rain. And I couldn't have done it without them. The special thing about Santa's Little Elves are they're my babies. This is my daughter, Nadia. Nadia, say hello. This is my baby. And she is currently a student in New Orleans. She's going to school in Louisiana. How are you liking that, Nadia? Good. You like it? What you got going on? You got good grades? Tell me the truth. Wait a minute, let me see. I don't hear your mic. I don't think I can hear you. So go ahead and tell me, what kind of grades you got?
All A's and B's.
All A's and B's. That's what she's saying, y'all. All A's and B's. Well, she's been Santa's little helper this morning, and she's helped us out a great deal. So thank you for that, my love. Mama's baby. And then I got, other big strong elf over here. He hung a sign. He brought all the stuff in for us. He helped with equipment. I couldn't have done it without either one of these guys' support this morning. And they are friends to the show. And this is my grown son, my grown elf, Nick. Hey Nick, say hello to everybody. Trying to sound all old, you know how they do at that age. Anyway, he helped me so much this morning. Come on, Mr. 6'7", we're waiting for you we're going to close out. We can't say goodbye without you, Mr. 6'7", of course. But anyway, these guys helped me out so much this morning. My babies. Mama's babies. So, I know I'm embarrassing them. I love to do that. Because how often do I get to do that? So anyway, Mr. 6'7" has come back and we're going to close out. We just want to say thank you to everybody who has helped us here. All the support. Of course, we cannot ever close out a show without thanking our super dope co-host or our super dope producer, Yvette Carmen. We can never close out without. All right. And JBN, of course, without whom we would not be on camera or even have this live remote broadcast.
Right, and I just want to co-sign on that. Thanks to all, and thanks for all who came out to this weather and brought the donations, and thanks for the people that came out to just enjoy the show. Just want to, again, and to my co-host, I want to thank her for being a super dope co-host and being here today. And we didn't get into it too bad today, so today has been a good day. So to all people out there listening, happy holidays, and again, thank you for your donation.
Thank you, Big Daddy. We appreciate it. You guys come out for this great food. It is off the chain. Is that still good?
It's kind of outdated, but it still works.
Okay, okay. So what are y'all saying now? Because I need to know these things. No, it's not off the chain anymore. What is it? Come on, y'all. What is it? What is it? Does anybody know what it is? If you do, is it crumb? Oh, I know it's not crumb. I know that. Come on, now. What is it?
Pandora. It's turned up. That's what it's turned up.
It's all the way turned up.
And what they say, turned down for what?
It's just turned up. It's turned up. We turned up.
Yeah, we turned up. Yeah, we turned up.
Okay. What is it? What is it? Hoo-ah. Hoo-ah. Okay. I think that's what they say in the military. Some branch. My son said. I don't really know. Is it Air Force? Air Force. Hoo-ah. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. So we did turn up here, y'all. We turned it up.
It sounds strange when you say that.
We turned up in here. Okay. But no, serious. My daughter said, I'm done. You cut off. I am cut off. I think I just lost all my clue points. Okay.
You just exposed the whole family first. You talking about Nick and his dinosaurs and all kinds of stuff. So I think you're done for today.
Okay. Been done. I lost all my clue points, y'all. Okay, but anyway, seriously. Thanks for everyone. Thanks to everybody who helped us, because this is a serious cause. It's really, really close to my heart. Domestic violence, it's just, hopefully one day we'll figure out a way to end it. I think it really starts with talking to, young boys as they're, we need to get them while they're young. We need to love on those little boys, make sure that they know that violence is not the answer.
Most definitely. And before we close out, I think your daughter, Nadia, you wanted to sing a Christmas jingle before we close out. Is that true?
Oh, I think so. I think Nadia had a
If
Christmas
y'all
live.
could have seen her earlier, she was dancing with the stars and singing at the same time. She was really ready for it.
She had a Christmas jingle she wanted to share with you guys.
So Nadia, are you ready?
Go Nadia!
All right,
Woo-hoo! Purple Rain style.
Let's hear it.
Jingle bells, jingle.
All right, thank you for that.
Yeah, you just
Sorry,
got all
folks,
of
we
your
apologize for that.
Okay.
I distribute.
All right, seriously. All right, you guys. Thank you so much to everybody who chipped in and supported this cause. It's like we really, really did great. We got a whole 3 trucks full of donations. Thanks to everybody who was dedicated and came out in this weather, because it is nasty out there, guys. And thanks to Big Daddy. Thanks to Roy Evans at JBN. Thanks to, of course, my super dope co-host, Mr. 6'7".
In the house, watch your mouth.
All right. And of course, you can listen to us and talk trash on Divine and Dirty Talk Radio, WXRP.
Absolutely. Like us, be sure to go
8
to our
p.m. on
Facebook
Tuesday
page.
night.
8 p.m. Tuesday nights. And please be sure to like us on Facebook. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at Divine and Dirty Talk, all right?
All right. All right, guys. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And
Happy
peace out.
holidays.
All right.
All right.